The only girl who said yes to a date with me was overweight, and she still flaked. That was one of my many rock bottoms. And this is what I did after that, and how it transformed everything for me. And I'll also explain how you can transform your own subpar dating life too. So don't worry, bro. Okay? So here's the story. In 2022, I moved to Tempe, Arizona. It's this sun-soaked city packed with some of the most beautiful women I had ever seen. We made it. Yes, sir. Just arrived at the new apartment. Haven't got my keys yet, but it's looking nice as hell, so I'm excited. It's gonna be nice. And I was invisible. Like, really, invisible. I was working hard, hitting the gym, grinding hard to build my business, and still nothing. Every swipe felt like a rejection. Every girl I did match with either flaked or bored me to death. The only one who said yes, again, she was overweight and she flaked last minute. And it hit me hard, bro. I was lonely as fuck. I was addicted to porn. I went back to my ex, and the only validation I got was from the porn on the stupid phone screen. And deep down, I started thinking, maybe I'm just not meant to win here. So here's the lie we've been sold. Get fit, make money, girls will come. I was doing all of that, bro. I was in shape, I was driven, still fucking nothing. And then you hear guys like Andrew Tate saying, just become rich and get jacked, bro. And here's the truth. That only works if you're the top 0.1%. And even then, a normal dude with the right system will outperform a millionaire with zero clue how women actually think. Attraction doesn't work like a vending machine. It's not about being rich or charming or genetically gifted. It's about skill. Now, sure, those things help, yes, but it's a fucking skill. And most guys, they never learn the game. So I mentioned a second ago that I moved to Tempe and I had no results in 2022. Well, fast forward to 2024. I moved back to Arizona. Same face, same bank account. The only difference was that I dropped $1,000 on a coach who taught me his system. We redid my photos, we tweaked my messaging, and boom. I didn't think it was possible. Like when this happened, it felt fake. But I had 3 dates in the first 2 weeks, 5 in the first month. The results were instant. And the results forced a new mindset. And this is the funny part. Like, that's the part that nobody talks about. None of these dating coaches and self-improvement gurus, they say, oh, you got to be more confident. Well, you don't need to think more confidently. You need results that make you more confident. Mindset follows results, period. And the way to get better results is with a system. So here's what I actually changed. Like, let's talk about exactly what I did specifically. Let's be professional and talk about specifics. So number 1, better photos. This was the most important part for dating apps. I had tried photo shoots before, but the photos I had did before didn't show the right qualities and they just looked kind of cringe. So it wasn't the photo shoot that helped. It was the specific story and specific traits that I showed with the photos. And from that, I went from ignored to flooded. I 6x'd my matches in a week. Not because I got hotter, but because my photos finally showed who I actually was. Now, secondly, messaging. I began setting the date within 3 to 5 messages. None of the pen pal bullshit. None of the, oh, how was your day? Back and forth for a week. No, it's silliness. It's garbage. You don't need that. Get her out onto a date and show her who you are then. Okay? Number 3, confidence in person. Now, the interesting thing here is that when I started getting so many dates from the dating apps, well, the consistent dates from there gave me the confidence to start talking to women more often in real life, which built real momentum. And that carried over into business, fitness, how I carry myself as a man. Because look, like if you've been stuck in this place for years where you haven't been consistently dating amazing women. I've been there. But when you go from that to suddenly having abundance from dating apps, well, that shifts something in your brain. And you start to think, okay, maybe I am good with girls. Maybe girls do like me. And then from there, well, now you have more confidence to talk to beautiful girls in person, to lead others. It's a momentum domino effect that just changes everything, okay? And after that, number 4 was I changed my inputs, okay? I set my phone to grayscale. I started using app blockers to stop overusing certain apps. I stopped watching porn. And how this helped was I no longer had this dopamine roller coaster that was destroying my self-control, okay? And then 5, I added in group training. I joined social routines where there were already beautiful women everywhere. Volleyball, run clubs. I no longer had to be a hero and have all the confidence to go do code approaches. No, I just had to show up to these places and there were already beautiful girls there. Okay? It destroyed the clunkiness of meeting women. And then lastly, number 5 is mission. I stopped putting women at the center of my life. I built a life that made them want to join. Because again, like this isn't about just having casual sex with the girls. It's about meeting your 9 or 10 out of 10. It's about meeting your dream girl and being able to hook her into your life. And the only way to do that is to have a mission, to have a purpose, to have a world to bring her into. Okay? That's the key. That most dating coaches, they're fucking dweebs. They don't talk about this. So beyond that, here's what most men don't get. You're not swiping because you're strategic. You're swiping because you're bored and you're looking for your next little crack of dopamine. Like you're a fucking crackhead, bro. Every time you open Hinge with no plan, you're not taking action. Be real. You're just reinforcing disappointment and getting rejected again. Like that's what you're reinforcing. And you're not addicted to women even. You're addicted to the spike crash loop of swipe, rejection, shame. And if you want to break it, well, you need to, number 1, time box your usage of dating apps. Don't just allow yourself to use these dating apps whenever you want to. No, time box it. Number 2, stop swiping at night. Number 3, put your phone on grayscale. Delete certain apps during the week. Use Screen Zen so that you can literally not use dating apps outside of certain time windows. And we see so many guys who talk about, having mental issues from dating apps and stuff and feeling disappointed and everything else. Well, just doing these things alone, it's going to put you ahead of most guys. Now, one more thing. I want to talk about why the blueprint that I built is different. This isn't just some motivational pep talk. It's an engineered system. Number 1, photo shoot system. Because you're judged in the first 1.5 seconds, whether you like it or not. This photo shoot system, it consistently helps guys to 3x to 5x their matches. And not just their matches, but their matches with quality women, with amazing women, beautiful girls who don't play games. When I applied this, I went on more dates in a couple of weeks with some of the best girls of my life than I had ever done. So that's number 1, is the photo shoot system. Number 2 is the messaging flow. Because matches, they don't equal dates, as you know. you need to convert. You need a very specific process to take matches and turn them into dates. Number 3, the approach system. Because in-person reps, they rewire your brain faster than any book or any thinking magic, law of affirmation bullshit ever could. Number 4, belief rewiring. Because confidence doesn't come from affirmations, it comes from proof. When I was struggling, I needed a very specific process for changing all of the negative beliefs I had from years of rejection. So that's what I built. And number 5, you need a system for everything, all of this. Because again, you're a busy man, you're focused on your career, you're trying to build. And automation beats motivation any day of the week. You need systems, not mood swings. Okay? So that's what the blueprint provides. So I want to say this because I have a close friend he's 40, I believe he's 39 actually. He's 39. He's been lonely for years. He has not had a girlfriend ever. And it's just sad to see. And I'm helping him, but it's a fight. And what I want to say is don't wait until you're 35. Listen to me on this. If you think that dating is hard now, try being 37, try being 45, try being 50. No social circle, no dating momentum. Your confidence being tied to your fucking paycheck. Try building all of this from scratch at that age. It's almost impossible, bro. It's so much harder. Now, it's doable, but it's just so much harder. Right now, you are the youngest, the most energetic, and the most desirable that you'll ever be. Use that. Don't waste it. The girl that you end up with for the rest of your life is going to have the most direct impact on anything in your life. That's going to be a bigger decision than any business move, than any city you go to. Who you end up with long term is the most important decision of your life. So you should want to come at that from a place of power and strategic positioning, not just, oh yeah, I'll get this chick off of Tinder, or I'll talk to this girl, or hopefully it happens. It's silliness, bro. It's garbage. It's pure garbage. You can have abundance. You can have your choice. And I say that because I remember sitting on my apartment steps in Tempe, refreshing Tinder, looking outside at a mountain, feeling hopeless, thinking something was broken in me. And it turns out nothing was broken. I just didn't have the system. And now I am that system. And I built it for the old me, and I built it for you. Now listen, I paid $1,000 to learn all of this. $1,000. And it was worth every fucking penny. But you don't need to pay $1,000. That system that I paid $1,000 for, I spent hundreds of hours researching and taking action and applying and doing cold approaches and improving it on my own. And I turned it into my dating blueprint. And it's only $247. And if it doesn't 10x your dating life in the next 30 days, ask for a refund. Listen, bro, let's be real here. It's less than the price of 2 or 3 iffy dates with Tinder behemoths anyways that you're not even excited about. But this could change how women see you for the rest of your life. And more importantly, how you see yourself. So if you want to fix this forever, the first link in the bio. Let's go, man.